What's going on, guys? Jamie here, back again with another episode, and today we take on Legio in what is quite an important game in the Champions League. If we have a quick look at the table, we are top only on goal difference, so Monaco sit on 7 points as well, but with a nil goal difference. Napoli in third, only a point behind the two of us, so this game really counts, if you like. We need to win quite handsomely just to put us in the best possible chance, because the last game we do go away to Monaco, so that will be a tough test, and I want to put us in a best possible position for the last game to ensure qualification, really. If we have a quick look at the fixtures since you last joined me in the 0-0 against Napoli, a 3-1 win down at Bournemouth. They were in 4th place prior to this game, and it proved to be a very tough game. Sergio was back from injury, and it showed we were dominant. Well, we were dominant to a point. He got his goal. Benicophobe grabbed a goal 10 minutes after the restart. And then Fernandinho, you see there, 87th minute, puts us 2-1 in front. And then in the 97th minute, we get a penalty, and he puts it away for what was quite a comfortable victory. Sergio did actually get injured in this game again, as you can see, but there was an international break after this game, so he had enough time to recover. He did only make the bench for the 1-1 draw against Newcastle, but as you can see, he came on and scored a penalty. We've been getting quite lucky in games recently. I think we need to start asserting our dominance again. We're not looking like the Man City of real life, who, as of recording, beat United yesterday, and they won 14 games in a row. So if you have a quick look, the lead has stretched to the top of the table. We're now 6 points behind United. Still unbeaten, but as you can see, they've won more games than us, and that's what matters. Now, I'm feeling good in this video. The last couple of videos, as you would have been told, I come back from a little break. I'm feeling a bit more upbeat in this one, and hopefully that comes across in the video. I've had a couple of people asking me what the hell is Lionel Shakespeare all about. And for those of you that are new or don't have any understanding of this, it's Nasser Chadli. I brought him in the summer just for lack of options, really, and we needed someone else on that left-hand side. He came in as Nasser Chadli, and when I was explaining the signing in the first episode, I was just like, I know it's a terrible signing, but I had to do something. But then tried to counter that with, well, he's as good as Lionel Messi, he's going to be our best player. And in the first game of the season, he actually scored against Crystal Palace, and I was just sort of, right, look, that's backing me up. He's our best player. He's going to be better than Messi. And in the next game against Spurs, he scored again. So that's where the Lionel part comes from, just because, it was stupidly blagging that he's better than Messi. And then in the couple of episodes ago where it was titled Nasser Shakespeare, I think in commentary I was rambling on about something, and there was a piece of poetry. And I was just like, oh, look, look what you get with this series, entertainment and poetry. And then Nasser wasn't really in the squad. He obviously dipped out of form because he's not as good as Messi. And then I just sort of had a thought to myself. I was like, well, Nasser's not doing much. I wonder if he could do a bit of poetry. And obviously the poetry, the link came. I was like, oh, you may as well call me Shakespeare. And then obviously referring to Nasser, that's where the Shakespeare part come from. And it just sort of stuck. I kept calling him Lionel Shakespeare, so that's why I've decided to rename him. Stupid, I know, but it's kind of stuck now. And let me know if you like it. I think it's just a bit silly, bit fun. But anyway, let's have a look at the team. We've changed to an attacking mentality for this game. We have been in control for the past few games, but as you can see, we haven't been that lethal. So with an important game coming up, I want to be on the front foot. So you have switched to attacking, and it's a much stronger side than has been of recent. The injury list is getting less and less. Actually, we have no injuries, just Benjamin Mendy suspended for this game because obviously he was sent off in the last episode. So if we run through the team, we've got Edison in goal. Back three, Stones is off on holiday. He wanted a rest, and I thought of this game. We had Victor Ruiz back from injury, so I thought of all days I could probably afford to send Stones on holiday. So he's off for a few days. So it is a back three of Company, Otamendi and Ruiz on the left-hand side. Kyle Walker didn't impress in his game, so I've gone back to Danilo because he's been playing well. On the left-hand side, obviously, we've had to go with Tellez because Mendy is suspended, getting a nice little contribution there with Shakespeare, so that's good. In the middle, De Bruyne's back. He's back in that playmaker role. I have been resting him a little bit recently, just so we can get him back to full fitness, because we're getting some tough games coming up. I think we've got Arsenal in the next league game. We've got Silva next to him in that Mazzala role. And then we have Sterling on the right hand side. He's been suffering with injury lately. Hopefully he can recapture his early season form. Lionel on the left hand side, because Sane has really not been in form recently. So I'm just going with a bit of a different option. And then the main man, Sergio, is back. He's back to full fitness, and I'm hoping he can stay injury free as we're coming up to Christmas, so it's going to be a busy period of games. Right then, an important game. A game you would think we would win, and we desperately need to do so. So let's not hang around any longer. Let's get straight involved in this game. Now, I know the commentary in the last couple of episodes hasn't been quite what it usually is. Oh, Pasquato's playing. Okay, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, the commentary hasn't really been what it has been previously. Like I said, I was coming off a bit of a difficult time, so I was a little bit rusty. But yeah, I'm feeling in the swing of it now, and hopefully the commentary will be back to what it usually is. I know there's a little bit of stutter here and there, but like I said, feeling good, feeling better, so hopefully this game will be better and be more entertaining for you and be better quality. Anyway, early attack and a ball's gone out for a throw-in. And they've had a man sent off already. That completely skipped that. I saw the red thing. I just assumed he was injured, but he's been sent off. I've noticed that this year actually in FM. It sort of like it skips goals or red cards. It skips really important moments sometimes. I don't know whether that's still a bug with the game or that's just I don't know. I don't know what is going on, but after 3 minutes they've had a man sent off. So that can only and oh, I thought it was a penalty then, the way the players were shaping up on the edge, but it's only a free kick. Anyway, De Bruyne's picked it up, 25 yards out. He's had to go wide. He's whipped a good ball in and it's headed away, but Silva will pick it up on the edge into Lionel. Oh, it's unlucky. Yeah, it's really weird how it just does that. But right, we've got an advantage. We have to go and make it count. And ideally, I would have liked a goal already to settle us down in this game, but it's not coming. 25 minutes in. Right, okay, we join with another highlight then. Eluded have got the ball in their own half, and it's well blocked, and Silva, he tries to play for Aguero, but it's well read by the defender. It'd be interesting to see now as well how Leeds are set up, whether they still, they just park 10 men behind the ball, or 9 men, I guess, in this case, and try and hit us on the counter, or, be interesting to see their game plan as Sterling is offside. Yeah. Early domination in this game, not having as many shots as I was like, as only one on target. As you would imagine, we're dominating possession, so we need to make this count as Sterling's on the edge and De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero, a shots blocked, Sterling back in, Lionel, oh he scored, justifying his nickname, he is better than Messi, let's go. He's going to single-handedly turn around this deficit to Man United. He is going to lead us to glory. I might even play him up front, him and Aguero. Be like Suarez and Messi. Anyway, enough. I don't know what to say. I was trying to get back on track, and he's just scored again. He is the most beautiful man I have ever seen, and he is Nasser Chadli. Who would have thought? Who would ever thought that he would sign for Man City? Obviously, that would never happen. But me being me, obviously I was going to sign him. But who would have thought that he would actually perform? I suppose it just shows, like, in high quality teams, you could probably put anyone in this team, surrounded with such good players, and they will do well. I wonder what Dean Windass is doing. I wonder if he's still knocking around. He's put on a few pounds recently in his retirement, but I'm sure he could still do a job with this. Like, actually, no, I wouldn't want to get rid of Aguero. Right, anyway, let's concentrate, shall we? Sterling's at the byline, comes back to Danilo, De Bruyne on the edge. He finds Silva straight at the keeper. Shakespeare, 2 goals and an assist for the man. He is on fire. Forget Will Griggs on fire. Nasser Chadley's on fire. Little Will Grigg reference there. He's in my career mode on FIFA at the moment, and he's been doing bits in the Premier League. As Victor Ruiz, has grabbed a 4 for us, and this is exactly the performance that I wanted. Asserting our authority. Yes, they have gone down to 10 men, but this is the kind of game that we desperately needed to get a bit of confidence back. And I'm going to make a change, and I'm inclined to take off Nasser because he's 74 condition. I just want to sort of make changes and try and save our better players, but he's on a hat trick, and I really don't think I can take him off if he's on a hat trick. I tell you what, we'll take off David Silva. We'll get on Fernandinho. We'll put him in his preferred box-to-box role. Fernandinho actually is he's been playing quite a lot recently actually, but he's still unhappy and he's asked to leave. I noticed that PSG are interested in him, but I said he was like, "Oh, you broke your promise. I'm not playing." I was just like, "You've been coming off the bench, mate, but all right, I'll do bits for you." Nas just got a hat trick. I'm really sorry for interrupting the story, but he is the best player in the world. Sorry, I may even get a City shirt. It is coming up to Christmas. I may ask for a City shirt with his name on. For those of you hating, just look at this performance. Doesn't matter who it's against. A hat trick in the Champions League is, it's just it shows the quality of the man. I think I am going to take him off now. Let him get his standard ovation. We'll put Sane in an attack duty. See if he can recapture a little bit of form. But what a man, what a player, what a specimen he really is. I mean, Ballon d'Or-esque performances. But yeah, I was saying about Fernandinho. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, you broke your promise of not playing." I was like, "Well, you are playing, mate, but I'll play you even more than you are." He's like, "Nope, that's it. You've broken your promise. I'm not staying around." So he wants to go, but I'm still quite keen to keep him around. Let's have a quick look. Who can we take off? Let's take off maybe Tellez or something. Um, but yeah, he's quite keen to go. I mean, I'm not too sure what to do with him. I think you guys should probably let me know what you think I should do. I'm quite keen to keep him around because, as you've seen, he's been really important and he's made the difference in a lot of games this season. So arguably, I should be playing him, but I don't know. Company's made it 6. Um, I just noticed that 17 shots to their 1. I've got a little soft spot for Leeds. I have to admit, after the performance in the first game, I became a fan, but they're just getting absolutely decimated. Can we grab a 7th? Sterling. Oh no, it's knocked away, and there it is, a full-time whistle. A massive victory for us in this game. A bit more entertainment than the last 2 games. Obviously playing easier opposition, but I'm glad that we could make this episode a bit more entertaining. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Fernandinho. I want to keep him around, but if PSG are hovering, if you have a quick look, what's his worth? He's worth 12.5 million. Okay, it is the last year of his contract as well. So if he wants to leave, do we cash in and try and get a decent amount of money, or do we try and convince him to stay and then try and get him to sign a new contract? He is on first team, and I've been trying to get him to sign a new contract, but I have been putting like rotation or even backup status, and he's just not interested. So I don't know. I'll have to deliberate over that one, and yeah, we'll have to come to a decision. A great performance, and let's have a quick look at how the group stands going into the last group game. Tottenham against Juve. Actually, that's interesting. The Champions League was drawn today, wasn't it? And Juve have got Spurs in the last 16, so that'd be a really good tie. But yeah, if we have a quick look at the group, so we are sat on 10 points. Napoli on 9 after their win against Monaco. Monaco on 7. So the likeliness is I mean, with that goal difference, Monaco, it would have to be an incredible loss, an incredible slip up for them to be able to catch us. So it looks like we are pretty much guaranteed a place in the knockout round of the Champions League, which is obviously good for this series. But it's just a matter of who comes top out of me and Napoli. Obviously, Napoli probably have the better chance, although we are a point in front. They have got Legia, and we have much tougher opposition in Monaco and going to their place as well. So be an interesting tie for sure if we just have a quick look when that'll be. So a little bit longer break in between. Got 3 games, a massive game next against Arsenal, second against third. and then games against Stoke and West Brom, and then we head to Monaco before a busy Christmas period. So there you are, guys. That is going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Pop a like on there for me if you have done so. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And thank you guys very much for watching.